Alright folks, how you doing there? It's Nob here with another Nob Today now. I've just spent a couple of hours typing out my last Nob Today for yesterday, and I realised that fucking bored the arse off of me again. I'm like, Jesus Christ, does anyone, this is boring the arse off of me. Does anyone else out there give a fuck? I'm surprised nobody gives, I'm not surprised actually nobody gives a fuck, because I've learned things. Like, I was talking yesterday about social media and blogging and that, and every post of the day you always talk about give value. You have to ask, what do the customers want? What do people come into your blog? What can you give them? Because I've got one question in their brain, is what's in it for me? What's in it for me? So you have to think, right, what does this person need? You have to give it to them, preferably with a fucking bill attached. And then jing jing, happy go lucky, you didn't have a boss and you're working for yourself. You see? So I was watching this and I thought to myself, Christ, what does anybody want with this pish that I'm talking, you guys? It's a complete waste of time. It's no funny, it's just me talking pish. Apparently I had a video blog and I was doing lots of stuff. Like last year I made, I think 54 video blogs last year when my mother-in-law was staying with me and I was tensed up to the max, so at least I had shit to talk about. There was like an activity in my house. Now, every day for the past 4 months since February, it's now June, I've been sitting on my arse plugging away at a website. It's not exactly an exciting life to come and tell you about, So, I don't know, like for instance, the most exciting thing happened the other day was I've got a swimming pool where I stay, right? Didn't think I'm loaded or anything, right? Just, I've got zero cash, but I'm living in an apartment that's got a swimming pool. So, my boy's there, and this other little shit, he's got a friend who's a fucking pain in the fucking arse. Do you ever have any of those, your children's friends you just can't stand, you want to fucking throttle them, This boy is 6 years old, so I should be more lenient with him. But just other people's kids. My kid I want to strangle quite frequently as well, but other people's, because he's not got a brain. Basically, he needs to have a brain transplant. Not even a transplant, just a brain put in. Because he's just like, pushing my body, just everything's stupid, jump off the wall, hey, come on, let's do this, jump off the wall, hey, come on, do this, I'll push you in the pool. So anyway, I was swimming with my boy in the pool, and he had his fully clothes on, and he thought it was a great idea to push my son in the pool, and the two of them were playing on and carrying on a wee bit, but I was doing my fucking tits in, So I says, right, here's what to do, son. He's got his clothes on. Next time he pushes you in the pool, you just grab him and pull him in with you. Right? That'll fucking shut his little face up. I can't do that. I was dying to grab him just by the neck and go, whoa, splash, right into the middle there, but it probably has got lots of windows looking out into the pool and somebody would be seeing me do it, So I had to hug myself back, but inside my blood was boiling. So, my son says, it's a brilliant idea, Daddy, brilliant idea. So what happens, there's this pole there, like this, right, a pole, and this other wee boy is 6, he's smaller than my son, but he's quite strong. I think he's going to be a wrestler or a boxer when he goes older, because he's got no fear whatsoever, he's just one of those guys. A couple of times I've been in my living room, and they're waiting to play toy fighting with me, Ben 10, they're all Ben 10 aliens, and I'm getting punched to fuck. And that's been a few times I've just fucking threw him, and he falls with a bit of a scalp, and he just gets up and straight back into me again, So, he's a bit stronger than my boy. He says, great. My boy tried to grab a hold of him. He grabbed the pipe. My boy, therefore, went into the pool, and he couldn't get a good trajectory, and he came down, and he fucked the side of his rib cage off the side of the pool, and just missed the top of his mouth. He nearly smashed his teeth off the edge of the pool. At which point my heart skipped several beats, because his mother was across the other side there, and she said, what the fuck's going on? And my boy's no one for keeping secrets. He would have said, Daddy told me to do this, you can. So my boy starts greeting, he's got a big huge graze just above his nipple, and at least the other boy fucking shut up for a couple of minutes, he'd realised he'd done something wrong. But inside I was thinking, because it's the old law of attraction one. I've been reading this law of attraction, when you focus on what you don't want to happen, then it fucking happens. And guess what? I was focusing on, this boy shoving my son in and something bad happening, and I caused it myself, I caused it my fucking self. I'm trying, it's hard when you've got children, because you're always interrupting them and telling them what they should. Don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, fucking do that, just to make your life easier. But ultimately, I don't think that does the kid any good. Apparently, you're supposed to reason with them and ask them, do you think that's a good idea? What's the benefits of doing that? What is the pitfalls of jumping off that 7-foot high fence when you're only fucking 3 feet high yourself, you know? Let's think this one through first. Oh, you still think it's a good idea? On you go then. Let's watch you break both your legs. You know, because that's the thing I'm getting into these days. It's something called unschooling. I'm not sending my kid to school. I'm going to do unschooling. I've bought books on it. I've watched videos on it. I've studied the history of education. You know, education came from the Prussian army, because the soldiers didn't want to fight an unjust war. You can, we could do with some soldiers like that these days, but unfortunately they've all been put to school now, so they didn't have any thinking capabilities. Thinking's been ripped out of them. Critical thinking has been destroyed in the population, and it's proven, it's been systematically eradicated. There used to be something called the trivium method of thinking. It's a 3-step process, and it gives you critical thinking. That used to get taught when they first started schools, because everybody used to practice it. So the elite leaders says, oh, we're going to educate them, we better fucking give them a fairly high standard to start with, so at least it makes it think as though it's something good, and then over time we'll fucking turn their brains into mush. It's a bit like the rock and roll thing, you know, Columbia Records, and we'll go Bob Dylan and all the rest of them, Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard. They started off with true artists, and over time turned them on to a pile of shite, and you get people like Britney Spears and that now, you can. So anyway, so that's what's happened. It's been proven in education. So they want an unthinking population. So the Prussian army, the leader says, hold on, these soldiers aren't fighting. They aren't fucking fighting. They didn't want to go into another village and rape and pillage it. You know, rape the women and children, pillage it and get all the shit and bring it back to us. This'll no do. So they started the education system, which is the one that America has adopted, and is all throughout the world now, you know? And my mother says, well, you're not sending them to school? No, I'm not fucking sending them to the indoctrination centre. If you don't like it, you fuck off. And I'm not doing homeschooling with them either, because that's just another kid, sit down, study, read. No, children have got amazing minds. They'll learn far more just for letting them watch Ben 10 and Peppa Pig. You can? That's my philosophy anyway. And I'm not going to teach him how to read till he wants to learn as well. My wife's like, oh no, he's 6 years old, he's nearly 6, he's not reading. The other boy, he's 6, he can read now. I'm like, you didn't have to sign a fucking legal document when you're 6 years old. What do you have to read? Let him get 10. And then he can read. And when he starts to read, he'll no read a pile of shite. I'll give him a book on the history of education to make him understand why I didn't send him to school. And then when he gets to 14 and he wants to go to university, I say, fuck it. Come with the school of life, I'll teach you all about the university of life, the one I went to, because I learned zippity-doo that at school, you know. I learned fuck all. I learned how to read and write and type. Typing was quite a useful thing, you know. That's why you should learn practical things at school. I'm all for going to school if the kids can explore their creativity and their uniqueness, yeah. But not the schools that are going about these days. It's just fucking manufacturing sausages, like another brick in the wall, isn't it? So, but all the parents just want a rest, don't they? They don't take parenting responsibly, you know. You just want to fucking get peace and quiet for your kid. I know where they're coming from, but ultimately you've got a responsibility being a parent, and I take it quite seriously. Sorry about that, Ian. But to be honest with you, at the same time, last year I was talking a lot about, wasn't getting on too well with my wife. She's still doing my fucking tits in. I don't know if every marriage is like this. Is every marriage like this? Your wife, you can't stand the fucking sight of them after a while. And so I'm thinking about splitting up with my wife. I've been thinking that for about the past 13 years, right enough. We've been married now 13 and a half years. The first 6 months I was still drunk for the honeymoon, you know. So I just don't think we're compatible, really, you know. Because she's a worst case scenario woman. Fucking worst case scenario. It's all going to go tits up. Like, for instance, last week I had a rainbow shirt. I went to watch the England-USA game because I was supporting the USA. And I thought it'd be a good excuse because I've been dying to wear my tartan out and about here. So I got my tartan trousers on, I wore this tartan waistcoat, I had a tartan bow tie and my psychedelic shirt that you've probably seen. I went out in full Nob gear, in other words, and everybody's like, fucking hell, Nob, what the fuck's the score with you tonight, Ken? I was like, oh. But before I left the house, my wife was, oh Nob, you're not going out like that, you're not going out like that. people here will beat you up because they'll think you're a homosexual. You know, that's really what you want to hear before you go. I was stoned in my tits as well, so it was even more paranoid, you know. I'm fucking walking down the street dressed like a fucking tattered peacock with her thoughts in the back of my head. Everyone's going to beat you up, you know, it's a worst case scenario. And then the big news, I live in a city here, you know, like an apartment city, they call it. 3 apartment blocks with a swimming pool. And there was burglaries last night, burglars. The place, somebody robbed somebody basically, you know, and it was actually the manager of the city got burgled. And apparently, it was on the first floor, and the window was open, and there was loads of people there, they had guests, and apparently they came in, these burglars, with a spray, and sprayed them. They must have been wearing masks or something themselves, and they done the spray, and everyone's passed out. And my wife was all, I was at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, because I heard something in your room fall, and you sleep with the window open, you better close the window open, you better close the window now. No, fucking hell, it's like, I've got to go to get pissed tonight, so she'll be saying, no, come back here, the burglars will be here. Now she wants us all to sleep in the same room, because right now I'm sleeping in a different room. My excuse is, I need the window open, I can't breathe, because she's fucking 40 degrees heat. She's still fucking cold at night time, you can? I'm fucking sweating buckets, I'm naked, there's people, I'm sure if they have binoculars across the other side of there, they can watch my fucking cock get gradually harder through the night as you need a pee, you know. I think it's, because I drink lots of water now, and I think your bladder or something, some way to hold it all in you get a hard on, and that stores extra urine or something like that, because you go to bed with a floppy dick and you wake up like that, especially when you need a pee, and then you're trying to do a pee, aren't you, and you're pushing your cock down to fucking make sure it goes into the bowl. So anyway, our neighbours could watch that, so the burglars would get a fright if they came in and see me on the bed, you know. So anyway, she says, we have to all sleep in the same room now. We have to go and sleep in the double bedroom. And I was like, fuck that, I'm sleeping beside my computer, because my whole fucking life's on that computer. That's my escape route out of here. I didn't get how, but I'm praying to God somehow the shit on that computer is going to get me a fucking one-way ticket out of this place, so that I'll take my boy with me and she can, I don't know, if I get rich I'll maybe buy her a house and she can live down the street, happy ever after. But if I get rich, well, if I do something in my life and I bring my boy, your children, what are you doing? I listened to a song yesterday by Hank Williams called The Rambling Man. And I think I'm a rambling man. I resonated with the song because I had those thoughts in my head as well. Sometimes that happens, you have certain thoughts in your head, and then just fucking life just gives you a song or something like that, or something happens, it's the exact replica. So I was thinking, I need to get the fuck out of this place, this kid is dragging me down, I can't get any work done, every 5 minutes it's fucking daddy, I want to put some shoe polish on some fucking boots. And it'd be alright if you put them on his boots, but he fucking shoe polishes himself, he looks like a fucking marine. Then daddy, I want to go to the swimming pool, etc. It's like, I'm trying to concentrate on fucking HTML here, you know, how am I supposed to do that? I'm with a fucking Wayne, and then she comes in every 2 minutes as well with fucking giving me some more food. She feeds me constantly, I'm getting fucking fat, you know, because all they do is eat in this country. It's like you've just finished one meal, here's another one. So anyway, I know these, I was thinking about these Nob Todays, I don't know how entertaining this is to you folks, I'm just fucking spieling pish. I was thinking, you know, I should cut them down to 5 minutes, but once I get started, I come in here, I didn't think I've got anything to talk about, then all of a sudden, all my woes, but it's actually quite good. I'm actually saying stuff to you that I'm kind of working on your subconscious. I hope you realise that, because I've done NLP in the past, and there's ways to say things. I'm putting ideas into your mind. Basically, if you're a guy and you're tied down, and you're fucking struggling, get the fuck out of there, tell me who works out for you. If it goes alright, let me ken, I'll fucking be following you shortly. You know, but I don't know, I'm just trying to, like, what I'm fucking trying to do. I'm I want some money, you know, but I'm going out tonight, I've got some money in the bank, and my wife keeps on saying, last time you promised not to go out on Friday night, you're going to save the money until you earn some money. But I guess the Friday, after a full week in the house with the wife and the Wednesday, like, fuck this, I'm going to the pub, I'm going to get pished. Last week I was at the pub, I had a great time. There was a 45 to 50 year old woman there, she had her daughter. First of all, the woman was fucking showing me her breasts, I was like, fucking, that's pretty good. Then I squeezed her arse a bit. I was like, fucking hell. Then she started saying, hey, I've never had a Scotsman before. And I was like, fucking hell, I am so in here, you know. If you were 25 years younger and half the way that you are the now, I would be fucking quite up for this shaking. But still, I've heard about texting women and their blowjobs, so this could be, I could close my eyes, you know, and let's go to the toilet. I had to fucking say, I was getting to the point, I was like, fucking hell, this is on the line, you know, because I'm a bit of a flirt to a certain extent, and it gets to nitty gritty and I shit myself, so I was like, oh, let's go and dance. And I started dancing, and her daughter started dancing with me, because I do good pole dancing, and they're all big fans of my pole dancing, so I started dancing. I had a fucking brilliant time with the daughter, and rubbing up and doing with the daughter. The mother was there, who I've just felt her arse, had a squadge at the tits, again, then rubbing it doing with the daughter, and the mother's giving me dirty looks. And then I fucking pole danced for 15 people, and I got a huge round of applause at the end of that. So they're coming back tonight for some more of that. I've got to entertain the folks. It's no fucking easy. The next day after my pole dancing exploits my back so agony and I can hardly walk. But, you know, I'm a performer till the day I die, ladies and gentlemen, till the day I die. So anyway, I better cut this short now. I'm exposing too much of myself to you, as per fucking usual. If you enjoyed anything about this, let me ken, leave a comment, hit the big button, go down there, there's a Twitter button down there at the bottom and a buzz button, do what you go today, like me on Facebook, do something, I don't care, even just if you want to, I'm still doing my anti-social media, right, we're doing anti-social media, so didn't tell another fucking soul about Nob Stewart, you can be in the gang and just fucking leave a comment and we'll keep it stum to ourselves the new. Thanks very much for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.